Hello. All right, I'm just gonna record. I'm just recording some videos tonight. No, this isn't a stream. I am behind on a bunch of demos I want to play. I usually get just random demos, or we get little emails of demos. That this demo's releasing, and Dom sends them over to me, or we'll just see them pop up on the Steam page or whatever. And that's usually something that I install and add to my list for the kind of weekly demo roundup demo dash that I do, where I just play through a bunch of demos. But we also sometimes get specific emails directed at us asking, could you play this demo for us? We think you'd like it, or I'm a small indie team, I'm really trying to get my name out there, and we really try and help those out, the ones that reach out to us directly. And so I'm making some videos tonight specifically on games that for people that have reached out to us. Now, I am behind on these. Some of these are getting old, which is not good. Pre-Japan trip, I think I got some of these, and that was October, and it is now currently February. So this is some months old. This is like 5 months old. But a lot of these games are still not out, so I want to get through them. I want to catch back up because I've actually just had some more recent emails asking if we would play some games. So I want to get to the new stuff, but let's get through the old stuff first and catch back up, and hopefully I can get through a lot of this stuff tonight, but we'll see. This first one here, Pip My Dice. This one seemed very interesting to me. I do like to roll. I like to roll dice. I like to draw cards. You know me. Tutorial. I guess we should do the tutorial. Let's roll. In Pip My Dice, you have 3 slots that you can use to create combinations. All right. When you score, the slots are triggered from top to bottom and give you top to bottom strange. Oh, top to bottom strange. What am I talking about? That's exactly top to bottom. And give you lost my mind. Give you points if they contain a valid combination. Okay. Here's where all the score gets added. The purple value and the red value get Oh, I see what you're doing here. That was. I don't want to be one of those people that just compares everything to the latest popular game. And actually, it very much annoys me that people do it with Balatro, because it's by far not the first deck builder, and it's also by far not the first kind of poker deck builder even. But this kind of multiplying on the left side and multiplying on the right side for these huge combos is a very Balatro thing. Get multiplied together and added to the counter. You need to score higher than the target displayed to make it to the next round. Yep. Last but not least, here are your dice. All right. Try to put 2 dice that rolled a 4 in a slot to form a pair. So, and then we have another pair. Why you are scoring 10 times 6? Let's have a look. All right. Information. Here you can find information about scoring and modifiers. I'm not blocking anything with my head, right? No. Here you can find information. Is this loud enough even? Let me turn it up a little bit. Is that better? Should be bad. Maybe just a little bit more. You want to hear this music here? It's pretty chill. Scoring modifiers. You can have a look. Have a look now, but it's probably better to come back when you need it. All right, yeah. So it tells you right here: 10 times 6, 10 times 5, 10 times 4, 10 times 3. So it just starts at 3 for some reason and then goes up. Well, 10 times 1 would be pretty garbage, right? So I guess. I don't know why it doesn't start at 2, but it just boosts us up to 3. And then, so it's always like 2 ahead of the number that we have, right? Plus 2. Let's keep that in mind. So we also have, since chance is not always on your side, you can reroll a dice. You can decide to keep some dice by selecting them or putting them in the slot. Try using the reroll button. I mean, I would have just done this, me. Perfect. Now, if you're really unlucky, you can also modify the dice. Hold the D key. Keep track of your dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that with the dice. Okay. Customization. Oh, what? I don't. Some modifiers remove the value from the dice face. It can't be used for scoring anymore. You can preview the result of the modification by hovering over the modifier. Okay. When rolled, plus $2. Base value equals 4. That's pretty nice. So, well, let's make a 1 equal this. I can't, like, drag it. Pick a modifier. Yeah, I want to pick this one. Stamped on. And then we'll just make another one worth double 4. Okay. So we're getting rid of the ones. The final element of scoring is relics. I've given you one for now. You're able to get more later. See what the relic does by hovering over it. We've got socks. +4 when triggering an even number. Perfect. You have 3 scoring attempts per round to beat the target. If you don't reach the target after the 3 attempts, you lose. All right. We need to get to 500. And then this is +1 permanent. I don't know why that happens, but I guess sure, that's cool enough. Now, on your turn, try to finish this round, and I'll meet you in the shop if you make it. One last thing, you can remove a die from a slot by right-clicking. Okay. Well, we do have 2 5s, so we'll put the 5s in there. I think we'll keep... How do I keep this? We can just save it like that. And we can re-roll the rest. Yes. And we got a 2 and a 2. And then I guess we just put the 4 in there and we score. Should be pretty good. And then that goes +1 permanent. Does this go +1 permanent? Hells yeah. So every time you score in a box, it goes +1 permanent. So that was a lot. It's 20 times 20. So we're looking good. Round reward. $4. Pick your face. Pick your reward. Okay. When rolled +$1. Well, we already have the money bags, I think. Value of this face is not removed when painting. Paint proof face ×3. Sure. Welcome to the shop. Here you can buy almost everything. Watch out for inflation. The more dice you possess, the more expensive they get. Same goes for relics that you already own. Here's your wallet. You can spend it. Hey, you can find your consumables. You can hold on to them. I think we can get this. You know what Balatro didn't do? This. It actually, didn't have like a super annoying tutorial of like, here is every step. It was just like, play poker. I think it was done very well. The tutorial is over now. Feel free to continue. Thank you. Thank you. We did it. We got through it, so now we can play the game. Okay, we don't have enough for any of this, so it's worthless. This die is just empty, so also worthless. I think another 4 right now is good. I can't remember why. Oh, because we've already got a 4 as well, so I think just buying a face 4, and then if I go to my dice customization, we can give another dice, another number 1, the face 4. And then what we can do is I can go the face... Paint-proof face. The value of this face is not removed when painting. We're going to give our 4s paint-proof faces. I'm not sure what painting means, but we're going to find out. We've got a couple of 4s with paint-proof faces. And then we'll go to the next level. What is this? Coin purse. +5. Why? What? Okay. When scoring at least 4 in a row. Gain the minimum value of the row. 4 in a row. What do you mean by row? You mean in the same scoring box? 4 in a row. Or does it mean you score 4 times in a row? That, you see? That's the difference. That's the difference with some games like that. You've got... This should never be confusing. Paint in purple, all that... So that's bad English. This is translated. Paint all die faces purple. Removing values and modifiers. Purple face triggered permanent +3 value. Right. Yeah. That would have been really nice, but we don't have the money for it. Because we got the paint-proof faces, so we're good. So, we can just throw everything up there if we want. That's weird. We're gonna put the 2 5s in there. That's fine. This money bag gave us some money, I hope. Yeah, we got $8 now, so that we're good. This didn't do anything. This didn't do anything. We can re-roll. We got a 6 and a 4. Oh, you know what? We should have kept the 4. We'll re-roll again. Not great. And we'll just score. Hey, these stayed permanent. I thought that was just for that one, like, round. That's crazy. Okay. We rolled again. We rolled another 2 5s and 2 4s, which is interesting. We can re-roll this. See if we get re-roll it again. See if we get another 4. We got another 6 again. Okay. Well, we'll just continue on. 5 times 5. 10 times 10. Pretty good. And then 20 times 25. Very good. Let's see. Let's see, baby. Right. We got 3 2s. We'll keep the 4 and we'll re-roll. We'll re-roll again. Didn't get anything. We'll go for the score. The permanent should at least be decent. The permanent plus. So yeah, 40 times 21. That's way more than we needed. Pretty good. We should be moving on here easily. Oh, it like spun around all the way around again. That was cool. All right. -3 to the selected face value. We can do that. We can make some more 4s. When triggering an even number, yeah. +$4 when scoring a valid combination in at least 2 slots. What are you? You are, when rolled, 33% chance to get a random consumable. I like that. That's pretty cool. When rolled, this one. When this face is rolled, re-roll this dice immediately. Another great thing. Another great thing. So, let's customize some more dice. We want to grab a 6 and minus it. Wait. No, we don't. What am I talking about? That's a -3. We need to get a 7 dice and then minus it. What we can do is we can put it on the 1. So as soon as we roll a 1, we re-roll. The -3, I needed the 7 dice. If you saw it in the previous shop, there were a dice with 7 faces. We need that. I think right now, we're good to keep our money. I think we're doing pretty well with the dice. We'll go here. We can re-roll all of these. We are much more likely to get some 4s, so I'm not sure what's... We're getting the same 3 numbers over and over again, but let's just score this then. Not great, but something to start with. 190. Takes a while to score. Alright, we've got 2 6s and 2 5s. We'll take them. We'll re-roll. We'll re-roll. And we got 3 of a kind. Score again. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. That was the 7 we're looking for. That is the 7. So, perfect. Orange dice. Plus value permanent. It's a 1, 2, 3. Plus value permanent. Plus, I don't know what that means. And you make the opposite face 2 times less likely to be rolled. What? The opposite face of like the 4. We need to see what we've got because we're looking for 4s here, but we don't have any. We're not rolling them enough. We've got 1 4 there. We've got 2 4s here. Got 1 4, 2 4s here. Sorry. So my dice are going back to random. This is very confusing. This dice here was here at the beginning, and now it's going to the end. So we need to go through them one by one. I hate that. That's really, really awful. This one has 2 4s. This one has 2 4s. This one has 1 4. This one has 1 4. Wait, re-rolls on a 1. This one has 1 4. And then this should go back to being the 2 4s one. Yeah, that's awful. That's really, really bad. Keep the dice where they are. In fact, give them even spots of color, like underneath. This could be like the red one, the blue one, the green one, the purple one, the orange one, right? Like, so that it goes back and so it's showing you which one you're looking at. This is not a good way to do this. Not a good way to do this. So what we want to do is make this 2. No, we want to make odd numbers. So 7, and we'll -3 it. So we've got another 4 there. And then we can turn a 6 into a 4. Turn another 1 into a 4. Let's do it. What's this? +5 per consumable used this run. Alright. When scoring at least 4 in a... What is 4 in a row, bro? But I'll take this. Why not? And then we'll go and we'll customize some more dice. So we need another... We do need a 1. I'm sure there were 1 left. Yeah. There we go. And then we need a 6. Sure. Alright. Let's go. We've got lots of 4s. -1 reroll target score, or target is twice as big. -1 reroll. We have a lot of 4s. We should be seeing them. We did see them. I like that. Get to reroll once. And that rerolls automatically. And we got 2 2s. Perfect. Score. Alright. We also should be getting money because they are even numbers. There we go. It's when triggering an even number. It's not when rolling it, it's when scoring it. It should say when scoring, not when triggering. So that was a pretty good start. That was a pretty good start. Beat the boss in one shot, yep. An extra $1 for each overkill. We're always overkilling, usually, but this 4 in a row, I need to click it. I hate when I don't know what a card does or a dice does because it just hasn't been explained to me. It's very awkward. Legendary. This face's value counts twice in a combination. Love it. Need that. Need that for one of the 4s. So, we do have a 4 here somewhere. There we go. Boop. So now it's 2 4s. Then we'll continue. We've got lock and leave now. We don't want to lock anything. We're good. We're good to go. Got 2 6s. Don't mind that. We will keep this 4. We'll reroll these 2. Another 4. And we'll reroll again. Sure. Not the best thing ever, but we got a little bit of money. That's what really matters. We're still pumping these up, right? 0 plus 9 and plus 5. I like that. It's a cool idea. Alright, re-roll. We got 2 6s and a 4. We'll re-roll. 2 4s. That's what we need to be seeing. I don't know why we're getting 6s and stuff. We should be seeing even more 4s. I feel like we've got like half the faces are 4s at this point. It's crazy. And all of these, because they're all even, we're making +4 when triggering an even number. This is not doing anything. Oh, it's just +5 in general. And then this is, I don't know what this is. It just doesn't do anything. When rolled, +1. Shot. You know what we could use that on? What's this? Alchemist dice. Oh, yeah. A random consumable. I actually like this, but it is a 6. But I think we'll take it. What is this one? +6 when triggered. What are you? What do you do? 3% chance to earn between 1 and you are +3 when rolling a 3. Not good. If you're a 4, it'd be excellent. When scoring a valid combination in only one slot, permanent +20 to one of the other slots. Wow. Wow. I feel like I definitely want this. And then we got a face here, which is just when rolled, get one. And I want it to be here, but on a 4 because this rerolls automatically. So it's more likely that we're going to have a chance to land on it. So I think I will wait for now. There's 2 of them, actually. I don't think I have any. Oh, there's another reroll as well. I will buy this one. I'll buy this one, and we'll just leave. We'll go to the next one. Look at that. This is worth 2 4. So 4, 4, 4, 4. Jesus. Now that is done. That is donezo. Permanent +20, baby. That is insane. Wow. Crush that level. Overkill ×2 ×3. Alright, pink pain. Pain in pink. Pain, all die faces pink, removing values and modifiers. But then, pink face triggered. 1+, I don't know what this is, but we're going to take it. It's hard to really know what they're trying to ask of me. We're going to the dice customization, the one where there's a 4 and not much else. Like, there should be one where there's this one. Oh no, because it's going to remove like 2 4s from here. Removes all values. We need the one that fit. We're going for it. We're painting this dice. I thought it was still going to keep the reroll one. But we can add this one here. So at least we reroll it. It's just still an X, but at least it rerolls. When rolled, +1. So also we could put 2 of those here. so it's more likely to roll into them. This one, this is another. We trigger this face one more time. Now, when scoring a valid combination in 2 slots, permanent +5 to a slot without a combination. It's something. I think we go for this one again and get some more money. 2 of them now. That re-rolls, and then we get pink, the pink. So this is another 4 4s. Re-roll that one. Get another dollar. Re-roll again. Get another dollar. You see, that's how we do it. Score the +40 in here now, permanent. Insane. Ooh, I thought we were going to overkill once, but... Fireface, +6 when triggered. Sure. What is... The opposite face, 2 times less likely? Sure, that's also good. We always want the 4s, right? So... Reroll face for sure. -2. So the reroll face, we want it on here again, right? We just want these to be like... Because they're not worth anything. It makes them really bad. The opposite faces are... So this one, the opposite is a... So it's 2 sides of a dice, so, everything. So the opposite one is 3, should add up to 7. So I'm gonna make this one 4 there, and then this is a 6. So the one is opposite. This one, it shows you the red's opposite. What am I doing? It says it right here. That one light as well. We do we have any 6s that we don't really care for rolling? That mean that 6 is whatever. Sure, let's -2, and that'll do. Yeah. No more money. Let's go. No more money that's worth it, right? Like we got scoring attempt and -1 boss alternative. We need to save more money. I feel like I'm not saving up enough. Only dice value 1 to 6 trigger relics and modifiers. Okay, that's perfect. And -1 score. Well, this one we don't have any like over 4. So we've got 2 4s and we've got 2 5s, but we're actually just going to reroll all of them because we've got a lot of 4s. Reroll again. Got another 4, and you see, rerolled us to get us some extra money there. That's perfect. These trigger twice each, so this is actually 6 of a kind. Love to see it. We only got 2 4s here. We're gonna reroll that. Reroll you. Got another 4 4s. Reroll again. Reroll again. Reroll again. Nothing. Score again. Perfect. Every time we score what we get in only 1 slot. When we only score in 1 slot, which is what we're doing, because we're just putting a bunch of 4s in 1 slot. You know what? This game's great. This is a lot of fun. Like I say, when we got the email, it was like Balatro for dice. That's what they said. And they're not wrong, right? Like, they made it into Balatro for dice. For every dollar you have, this doesn't seem great because I never have that much money. 1.19 is like dog shit. So I think just this for now, like, we're spending money. Pain orange, permanent plus value. Orange face triggered, so we should be putting the pink trigger into the thing. What's this tree? What? Adjacent face value +1 and opposite face value -4. So if we put this on 5, which the opposite is 2. Wait. Opposite face value -4. So we need to put this on a 1. So the opposite... Oh, because what am I talking about? It needs to be... -4 is not good anyway. But adjacent face value is pretty nice. Nah, it's okay. And we'll save some money then. Consumable, when it's +1 consumable when a slot contains 5 in a row. I need some consumables. I need to earn consumables. I think Dice customization. This pink, we're not using it, but we actually should just be putting it in the thing anyway. I just wasn't doing that. I think we're solid to just leave. So 4, we reroll all of them. 4, but it's pink. Perfect. Reroll again. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. That is an insane combo. It's 5 of a kind, but it's actually like 7. All this is triggering a bunch of times. This is obviously triggers once. I don't know what this means or if it ever triggers. This is obviously going to trigger. This triggers, and then this is 5 in a row. So we're going to get a consumable as well, right? Consumable when a slot contains 5 in a row. We didn't get a consumable. I really don't. This is the game is fun. Obviously, it's taken a tested formula, right? And it's just using dice instead. So it's not like it's unique in any way. But it's not working, right? Like, to me, that is something that doesn't work. I'm going to take this again. Actually, I want this one. It's not, to me, this doesn't work. Like, I don't understand why it's not working. This is also more likely to be rolled, so we're going to stamp it on there, but we're going to try and get, once again, we need, like, actual 4s. This is +7. Don't really like it. Love these things. This is combination slots without valid combination also get permanent increase when scoring, and +50 triggers after the slots. Sure, we'll take both of them. Why not? -1. Yeah, we'll take that as well. So let's do this. We want some more rerolls. Rerolls on, like, yeah, one of these faces. So the 5 here can get... Actually, this can be changed into a 4, so we don't want to do the 5. This one already has a bunch of 4s, so we should be wanting to reroll. In fact, if I make this a reroll and then do this, it's like almost always a 4. I don't know why we started going for 4s. It just happened early on, and then we just that was it. So this, when rolled, 33% chance to get a consumable, and we didn't get the consumable, so that's fine. We get the 4 though. We reroll again. Ooh, wow. It didn't happen. For once, it didn't happen. We are going to get plus permanent in each of these, though, because of this. And then plus 50 just because, or what? Triggers after the slots. Whoa, wait a second. Oh, no, that was just, it's just triggering again and again. Once again, though, this didn't trigger. And this, I don't know what triggers after the slots. I don't know. Reroll. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, this is the one that counts twice. The feather is just more likely to hit. Sorry. This is 5 of a kind. So I'm being silly. This is actually 5 of a kind. So if I score now... If I put this dice in there, I really should be testing stuff out. If I put that dice in there because it has no number, does it still count as 5 of a kind, but also, you know, it's pink, so it does the value thing? I don't know. And then one of these plus 20 permanent as well, right? Yeah, plus 80 now. Damn! Nice. Overkill. Oh, so close. Value modifier. And once again, we need a 7 for that, so I still think the painting one's pretty good. This is a 6, which isn't great. This is just X. Remove the value of the selected dice face, obtain an equivalent value changer. Huh. That's interesting. This one is each overkill, and this one is... Yeah, I'm gonna get another one of those for sure. This is another face paint, so we can just do that again. Which dice are we likely to paint? Probably not. Probably maybe this one, just because it's like the least up. Maybe that one. It's just the least updated thing is all. Like they've got less crazy faces on them. But I don't know actually. I don't think I would change any of these dice now. I don't think I would paint any of them now. Let's leave. Let's play the next one. It's a lot of 5s. That's actually a lot of 5s. Unfortunately, I was just going to say, we're not going for 5s. And I know it doesn't matter too much in this game because it's not like... It doesn't have to be the same. But we don't want to fill 2 lanes because we specifically are trying to get the permanent to the other slots. So we're just going to re-roll these. That was bad. Going to re-roll again. This is unlucky. Very unlucky. I'm going to score them. But we want this to trigger twice. You see, this went up by plus 40. That's just insane. And whenever we really, really, really need a bunch of points, and we only have one, like, roll left, we're going to just put it into the middle combination, into the middle one, right? Like, I could be putting stuff into here instead and getting so much more. So much more done. In fact, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see how crazy we can get it. Because this is another 5 of a kind. Let's score it. So plus the 120 is going to just be insane. Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, not quite overclocked once again. Light faces times 2. We still like the light faces. Still love the rerolls as well. I like the ones that roll over the top. We don't have any consumables. You know why? We can't buy any. Where do you buy consumables from? Right? Like, they're just not showing up anywhere, which is kind of annoying. Kind of sucks. Dice customization. Alright. Another reroll. So, let's do... This one we really want to be re-rolling. We want... We'll do that one. Less likely. And then... If we do... Not that one. We want this one to re-roll. And we've still got another feather one. So... Yeah? So reroll. So this is super likely to hit a 4 is that dice. That dice is just insane if we don't hit a 4. In fact, I don't think it can because it would have to hit the reroll on the 2. So I shouldn't have used it on that one, I'm realizing now. Painting. So we need to just paint a face that says 4. Whatever. Oh, there's 2 of them? Okay. Sure, we could paint this one. We could paint that dice. That's a very paintable dice. Plus 9 is crazy. Piggy bank. Plus 3 to the... I don't think we have any more 1s. I don't think there's a 1 anywhere in any of our dice slots. So hard to check through the dice when they rotate like this. I actually hate that. I think it's a terrible, terrible thing. Let's go. 2 random combination slots. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, the middle one's still great. And all it's going to do is help us buff the other ones anyway. Come on. There we go. That's what we're talking about. 6 of a kind. Because this one counts as 2. So all this is going to do is help us buff the top slot, hopefully. And that'd be really good if it hits it twice. Gives it plus 40. I would very much appreciate that. It did. It did the bottom one. Oh no, we killed the boss in one hit and overkilled it. One shot, baby. 4 in a row. No, let's just skip reward, right? It's worthless to us. Another lightweight feather. Another just a 4. Can't pass up a 4. Permanent plus 5 to slot when it contains a full house. Lol. 100 when a slot contains 4 in a row. Yeah, sure. That one's a little better, isn't it? Then minus 3. We don't have a 7, but there is a 7 here. So we can buy both of those and use them in combo. In combination with each other. So, this one has 2 4s. It's quite nice. I could make 2 4s here. We've got... Oh, I could even stamp this with a 4 to give it more chance. So we'll stamp that with a 4. I like that one. Over here, because of the reroll, it's nice. This one's painted a lot, and it also has a reroll. I don't think I care too much. This one doesn't really have much of anything. I think we can do this. The 5 here. Change it into a 7. Change it into a 4. Combo. Let's go. Is this what I rolled, really? Wow, that's pathetic. Get out of here. Reroll. There's a 4. There's a 4. A reroll. There's a 4 with a consumable. It happened. It happened. Plus 20. Oh, God, that's garbage. No wonder you can't buy them. I don't know how, if I just drank that really loudly, it went like... This game is awesome. It is feels very Balatro-y. It feels very fun. Like I said, the problem is, get someone to help you with translation, for sure. Get someone, not just for translation, like, you know, your English is bad. That's not true. It's passable, but sometimes it's this. I don't know if this is just translation or this is just you're not getting the point across. Like, when scoring at least 4 in a row, what do you mean 4 in a row? Do you mean 4 of a kind? The minimum value of the row in dollars. I 4 in one row? You mean like in one of these combination tracks? I don't know what they're called. I can't remember. Is that what you mean? This one here is slots without valid combination slots. So this is this 4 in a single combination slot? We'll just never know. When a slot contains 5 in a row, plus 1 consumable. This just never seems to trigger. This just never seems to trigger. Because we can do 5 in a row right here. In a second. Oh, it didn't. It didn't. I thought it would. 4 of a kind. Well, it triggers twice. This bottom one is now plus 220. Crazy. And we're never using it. We're never using it. We should start to, like, swap around now, I think, and chase the higher one. Because the permanent on the red is unbalanced now, right? Like, this is only 7 times 220, whereas this is 22 times 0. So I think what we need to... This should be an overkill on it. You know what? It might not be because we just didn't get high enough. Plus 6 when triggered is... I guess it's fine, sure. We put it on as... We did say about potentially getting another dice painted, and it was the dice with just a bunch, this one, so let's just do it. I mean, it wasn't the best thing, but the permanent upgrade might make it worth it. And now we just need a normal 4 face somewhere, which apparently we don't have anymore. Okay. This is plus 6 when triggered, but it's when triggered, so it's only when you score it, which means this is all... We can't use it right now. We're gonna use it, like, here, but we need a 4 first. We need to find a 4, so can't use it right now. We can sell this for $1. It's also worthless right now. So yeah, let's start chasing this a little bit down here, and we'll start chasing it around the combination slots. So see, now the top is plus 40 permanent, which you want to balance it out a little bit because the red side is getting really high in the top and it's really low in the bottom. And because we've got this corn, oh, it's supposed to be like a sword, justice. Everything upgrades anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. It's a lot of points. It's a lot of points. Plus 6 to the face value, minus 3 to the face value. So we'll do the minus 3 because we seem to get a lot of 7 face dice. You are plus 50, and this was 10. Could buy one of them, I guess, if we really want to. I think we already have a lot of this. I think this one's probably the better option. We can just go. Keep chasing this a little bit more. Reroll. Lovely. Reroll again. Oh, we got a 4. Nice. Didn't expect that. 4 of a kind. Thank God we got this arrow. I want more of those quivers, dude. These are awesome. This is like the best face ever. Especially on a dice like that where there's a reroll. If we could do it on this where there's 2 rerolls, right? Replace one of those piggies. Awesome. Right. This shouldn't make it, right? This shouldn't make it. So we have another upgrade. You know, it's actually better for us that we don't make it. I mean, we get some more money, obviously, if we do. But we're also upgrading these permanently every time we make... We should probably be trying not to finish the level early, so that we can just trigger and get a bunch of these purple upgrades each time. Like, each time we just use one combination slot, we're getting plus 40 purple. And then obviously you're getting like the plus 1 red each as well, but still. This might overkill. This might overkill. In fact, it probably should, yeah. Ooh. -3 again. Adjacent face value +1, opposite face value -4 when the round starts. I think we'll just skip that reward. I do still want to... Ooh, do we have any 5s? What's this? What's this? 15 in a slot contains 3 of a kind. Sure, what is this? Random dice. I don't think we need that. We don't really want the paint anymore. Do we have a 5? We have a face that's a 5. We do have a face that's a 5. We have 2 faces that are 5s, so we could turn that into a 4 with the -1. And we could use the feather. So if we go to the 5 face... On this one, do we want it? There were 2 with 5s. This one as well. We can make this one into a 4. And... opposite side. Less likely to roll. And we have a -3 somewhere for when we get the 7. And then we've got this... When we get another 4, like this, we can... Oop, +6 of that when triggered. Now we need a 7. And... we can put the feather on here when we get a 4. So if we get a 7, we got a combo of another face with a 4 at some point. So, let's leave. -1 score attempt, twice as big score. -1 score attempt is fine. I think we have... How many score attempts do we actually have? Only 2. Okay, that's not great. So we do want to go into here, right? Reroll. Very nice. Reroll. Perfect. Plus 40 permanent on the middle one. Looking good. All the evens are awesome. This I probably should just use this at some point just to make this +10. Boop. One shot, maybe. Sure, we'll take another thick fur just because we want to balance the sides out, of course. Oh my god, yes. Without even looking. What are you? Replaces the modifier of the selected face with a fake diamond and get the previous modifier back in your inventory. That's actually super interesting. I really like that. We'll keep that. What are you? +20 when it contains a 4 in a row. Nah. Don't be tempted by it. Don't be tempted by it. We don't need it. So, is there a good 4 face that we could use with the arrow right now? I don't think there is. Not that I can tell, because these dice are annoying as hell to manage. Or is there a face that we would like to get back? Is there a face we would like to get back? Because we could get back this fire face. This dice is kind of shit. We obviously want to get the 7 here as well, but... You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it here. These are all also really good options because we could have take one of the rerolls away and put it somewhere else. But I think if I put it here, I'm going to take away this face paint, this paint one, because we just don't need it anymore. And now, I don't know why I did that. We got the paint back. What I wanted to do was remove it completely, but it actually just replaces it with the diamond. Damn it. I'm not thinking straight. I wanted it to just remove it, not... But it, no, it doesn't. It replaces it. I did read it. I'm stupid. Because what I want is to have... Use another one of these arrows for a 4 face, but we don't have a 4 face right now that we can do that on. Unless you can just overwrite a face. I'm not sure. Can you just overwrite a face? You can. All right. Okay. So this dice is pretty shitty right now. What we want is like a reroll or 2 on it. And then we can also get like a feather. If we can get another 4 in here, we can feather it. And we can get a reroll in here. Do we have a reroll? You can buy rerolls, but it costs a lot. We're just going to leave. I'm going to use that consumable at some point. I think now we can start using the top again. Oh my god, that's a lot of 4s. 5 of a kind. 6 of a kind. Ah, I wanted to get the 7 of a kind, but... I'm gonna use it. I want to use it just to buff this beer bottle. In fact, I don't need to use it, do I? It's kind of pointless, but... Nice. Okay. Alright. Ooh, it's close. It's close, but I don't think it's making it, but it's getting right there. Yep. Boop. Boop. We didn't get a consumable. How unfortunate. Don't want you. We only want 4s, baby. We don't care about anything else. Using these painted dice is good though. Look, like when look what it does when we get it. 12 permanent there. And then what does the pink dice do? Oh, and it triggers it again because of the arrow face. I didn't even consider that. It's awesome. Actually triggers the whole face twice. This is 1 plus 0.1 times value. I don't know what that means. This one is 3 times value permanent. Plus 3 times value permanent. So plus 3 times 4 permanent. And this is 1 plus 0 times 1 times value. Okay. So 1.4, right? Each time. Base value 3. I guess I'm going to skip the reward again. We want to try and find a 7 if you don't remember. What is this? Skewer increase 0.2 when scoring a valid combination in all 3 slots. That's not what we're going for. So we're just going to leave. And we're just going to go back to the game. Go here. I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit. Trying to even out the points. Just to make sure we're, you know, if we do need to score in a specific slot, right? That bottom one is just getting out of hand. On the purple side. Not good. Not a great combo here. What's that about? What do we get about 8, is it? What are we getting? Oh, only 48. It was only 48. Wow, okay. Really bad. Let's go here, go here, go here, reroll, and here and here. There we go. 5 of a kind. Still didn't get another consumable. But we are getting the permanent upgrades. Oh no, this isn't permanent, right? This is just the value. This is permanent, yeah. And I want to hit up here. We need to hit up here with the permanent. Come on. Ah, never gets there. Oh, it's the bottom one. Right, well that hits us. That hits the target at least. Lightning. Re-trigger this face one more time. Don't mind if I do. +2 is good enough. And a reroll is very good. You are ×2 triggers last. Just ×2. Why not? Dice customization. Alright. Got a +2, sorry. So we only have one. We don't have just 1 2. We have a couple of 2s here. So what we can do is have this as a 4. really, the face that I want to trigger twice is here. Because it's the purple face as well. Can we get a 2 dice? No, there's a 1 dice. I want to get a 4 face, man. I need a 4 face to put on that purple dice. The triggering twice has got to go. It's got to go here. I think right now, let's just replace one of these. And then let's also just add a reroll. The +2, let's just add it into a place that just isn't a great dice like this. The feather, not really important. Because, I guess we could do this. We're replacing the painted dice faces now because we're not painting anything else. So we don't really need this. We don't really need this. The -3 is worthless right now. So I guess that's a decent couple of upgrades. Let's go. I think we're getting to a point where it's starting to... Oh, that is an awful start. We are getting to a point where it's going to start getting hairy. Oh my god, terrible. Terrible. Still 4 of a kind, and still get some permanent upgrades, and it did hit the top one, which is nice. Because this bottom one is just silly now. Oh, and that is a 400. Plus times 15 by default, that's just crazy. Okay, right. Come on. Love that. And that's going to trigger, it's going to buff it again. So this has like 2 triggers now, because that one's going to trigger that face one more time, but it also has like double face as well. So this dice is nuts. More rerolls on here would be awesome. I'm not making much money, even though we're rolling like a lot of special dice, I feel like. 7. Oh my god, we got it. Just a 4. That's all we wanted. Another feather dice. What is... we don't even know how this works. Another feather dice is fine. So we do have the 4 that I've wanted. So we can put a 4 here. There's what... Another... Wait. No. Is that what we wanted? It was what we wanted, but now I feel like we actually want a 4 like here, right? And then... These ones are all worthless to us right now. Oh no, the feather is cool. The feather is cool. So... This one's... Oh no, we don't want... Obviously the feather replaces the icon. The feather replaces the icon. So... Yeah. Yeah, that's a good feather. This... Can I take this away? Oh my god, I can. And now I have this. So this... I can make into a feather instead. And then one of these, I could make into money. Make that dice a little better. It's not great. It's pretty shitty dice. It's like 2 4s, and then... Wait, no, that's the opposite of what I want to do. This was supposed to be the feather. Well. Had to do that. Had to do that. That was silly. That was silly. But we got it to work with some messing around, but that was a little silly. +6 when triggered is just so garbage. We're just leaving. We're getting scary now. Can't modify the dice during the round. I don't know what that means. Colors don't trigger. Can't modify the dice. I don't think we modify anything, so that's what we're on the bottom one here for sure. Oh my god, we just got like almost everything. Reroll. Reroll, come on, 4, baby. It's 5 of a kind. Let's go. +40 put into the middle. Dude, the top one is just lacking. Lacking so heavily right now. can't modify the dice during the round. I don't know how you would modify a dice during the round. And this just like doubles everything, which is funny. That's just nuts. That is nuts. This lantern is insane. Victory! Alright, we crushed it. Well, I think I'm pretty decent at these kinds of games anyway. I think, you know, I know how they work, and so we very quickly found our niche that we were gonna go for. We got a couple of 4s, and then we got a couple of ways to allow us to reroll into 4s, and so it very quickly allowed us to get where we wanted to go. Start the run with $5. So yeah, this is kind of Balatro way as well, right? Where we have the different cups. So start the run with $10, and then we have this, but we only have 4 dice. Unlocks after winning with the business cup in any difficulty. You know what? We have enough time. Actually, no, we don't. That's been like an hour. We could do another quick run, but 4 dice, I don't think we get too far. I think after the giant cup. So much like the Balatro demo, there's quite a lot to do here, but I think very quickly you're gonna see how it plays, right? Now, my concern with this game is two things. One is some of the abilities I just don't know how they work because of like translation issues, or it's just not well. It's just not described well enough for me to immediately understand what's going on. Maybe giving an example inside of, you know, some kind of guide would help with that, right? Like, here's what it does, and then underneath an example, you know, you use a dice that's 4, 5, 6, and then that's good. That's like a run of dice, right, or something, and then that's what that means. And otherwise I just don't know. 2 is my biggest problem with Balatro that I think anybody who's good with deck builders and that kind of game will run into. I reviewed Balatro. I gave it an 8, and I really, really loved it the first the first week, like everybody else did, the first couple of days, and then I really crashed hard on it. And so my review went into that. My review was, this is a great game, right? It's so fun, but it's not an eternal game. It's not a game like Slay the Spire where you can keep going back after years and still have a great time with it and still see new things. Balatro very quickly pushed you into a poker hand that you liked, right? You had to pick a poker hand, and some of them are just not viable. Like, a high card is not viable if you want a good score. A full house is workable at times, but the harder they are to get, right, the more randomness you need to go in your favor. And so what happened with Balatro is, I think very quickly you just start to move towards like flush. You just use flush because there's just so many ways to get good flushes, and anything that's outside of that, basically you're risking your whole run to get the things that you need in order to make another archetype work. But then if it does work, you're gonna be doing I can't remember when you beat a run and you can like start again, and it makes it harder and you can just keep going like infinitely. It's like you can turn any normal run into an endless mode run kind of thing. By when you get to the end, it asks you if you want to continue. You can go way further on like a tougher archetype, but you have to get luckier. And I felt that very quickly with Balatro, and it was really, really fun. Like I say, it just wasn't eternal. This game, I feel, might follow that same structure because it's the same kind of idea, right? It's going to be pick a number. Am I going for, you know, all of the same number? Can you go for runs in this game? We didn't even see that, right? Is it poker dice? Can we have... Yeah, it did say full house at one point. So I guess it's still poker. It's just poker dice, right? And so... just because it's, you know, 1 in 6 chance of rolling it, and then you've got like a 52 card deck of drawing it, it definitely changes it up. It makes it easier to handle the dice for sure. And there's you know, having a dice, a face that re-rolls itself, basically that dice now only has 5 sides, right? So I feel like it's gonna be a much easier game. It's gonna be a much easier game to break, which is fun in itself. But as long as the game knows that, right? As long as the developer is aware of that and builds that kind of into the game. But this has been really, really fun. I'm just wondering where it goes with those archetypes and how long the game will last. Like I say, I'm not expecting a game to last me to the end of my life, right? Like, I didn't score Balatro poorly. I gave it an 8 because I really enjoyed it. It's just that what I needed people to know is that first burst of excitement doesn't last. That's not something that's permanent, right? It loses its magic very quickly and then just becomes a game of math, which I still enjoy. But it's just not the same experience, right? At first it feels very gambly and exciting, and then it becomes very quickly just about what can I get done here, right? And I'm just wondering if this is a similar thing. It takes a lot from Balatro, but it didn't take everything, right? Like, the faces... oh, excuse me. I've started to hiccup. The faces of the dice, the painting of the dice... In Balatro, you change the cards, right? You can change the actual card, you make it holographic or golden, and they do different things. And then you can change the value on the card as well. Then you can like add special things to the card, like stamps. And this game does those things, right? You paint the dice, you change the color of the card. You add things to the value of the card, you add a stamp on Balatro, right? You change the value, you change the value here. It does the same kind of 3 things, but it does do them in a way that's different, in a way that focuses on how it would work with dice, right? The feather that makes it easier to roll that side and not the opposite side, very interesting. I just saw an anvil there, I assume it does exactly the opposite. And so the reroll mechanic, then the double face mechanic, things like that, I like that they've worked it towards dice. It's just how many of those can they be to keep it interesting, right? You're going to see them all very quickly as well. So yeah, I don't know. It's up in the air. I really enjoyed it. I definitely play more of that. I'll add that to the all wish list, and I will follow up with it when it comes out, no doubt. I just need it to be... I want it to have an even more twists, right? As we start going through it, I don't want it to just be like, oh, it's Balatro with dice, and you know, I tweaked it enough to be different. I really hope that they go above and beyond with this and try to make it stand out on its own, because it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing. That's Pip My Dice. I think I've been talking about that for quite enough time. A lot of fun. Let's move on to the next one. Pip My Dice. By the way, a pip is the dots of the dice are called pips. So Pip My Dice, I guess, when you add the pips to the dice. Bye.